JT Smith here, Bearcat Insider. The Bearcats win a hard-fought win on the road, 57-55 against Tulsa. It was a game that the Bearcats played very bad. The proof is in the pudding. They shot 38% for the game. 35% for the game, and they still found a way to win. Isaiah Brooks didn't play, but they still held the Golden Hurricane to 55 points. They shot just terrible. It might have been the worst game they played all season, and somehow they won. Jacob Evans had a real big 5-point burst where it seemed like the Bearcats were going to be down by a lot. I think they were down 11, and Evans had a steal and a dunk and a 3 that put them back in the game, or it might have been 9. And then also the senior Troy Copain, he had a big 3-point play when the Bearcats were down 3 points with less than a minute left. And after tying the game, combination still between Trey Scott and Gary Clark, Copain came down and drained the pull-up jump shot to give the Bearcats the lead, and at the end they got another steal to seal the game. But it was a huge play. Huge contributions by Troy Copain and Jacob Evans. It looked like the Bearcats were dead in the water, and they just made a solid run after playing like crap all game. It was tied at 30 at halftime, and then Tulsa came out in the second half after the Bearcats went on like a 6-0 run and pretty much put the pressure on the Bearcats. But even as good as Tulsa played, the Bearcats defense still kept them within striking distance. And then once they had that scoring burst, they were okay. Because Tulsa couldn't get ahead of them, couldn't go out and hide. So the Bearcats finally made a nice push. And then you have the super sophomore and then the steady senior. They made the plays and they got the win. They're 20-2 overall and 9-0 in conference. One of the best starts for a Mick Cronin team. Even after having a high of a win against Xavier, to come back and beat the brakes off of USF, and then you go on the road against Tulsa, a team that they lost to on the road last year, and beat them even though you had a terrible game. It just shows how good this team really is. They play UConn on Saturday at Fifth Third Arena at 4 o'clock. Just make sure you guys check in the Bearcat Insider. I'm JT Smith, and I'm signing out.